Today, I'm going to be talking about how you can make $100 per day trading in the stock market. All right, what is up, team? And welcome back to episode number seven. Number 7. Today, I'm going to be talking about how you can make $100 per day trading in the stock market. Okay, so trading is built up of 3 parts. All right, the first being trading psychology, the second being risk management, and the third being the actual trading itself, whether that is technical or fundamental analysis. Now, I'm going to be talking about a couple of the most important parts of each of these topics. Now, if you are able to successfully, not master, all right, we'll get there, we'll get to mastery, but if you're able to understand these 3 key components of trading, you're gonna be able to make $100 per day. I'm gonna dive into each one and explain how. When it comes to trading psychology, this is gonna be your mindset, okay? This is all up in here, it's mental, okay? Your preparation mentally before a day, before trading. Now, this is just as important as the other 2 parts. There's not one more important part out of these 3 different topics, but I'm just gonna be covering this one first. So preparation. Now, what are you doing to prepare for your trading session? What are you doing to make sure that you are gonna be in the right mindset when it comes time to make decisions? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating breakfast in the morning? And this may seem like very simple things, but this is just as important as the actual trading itself. Without being in the right headspace, you're gonna be making incorrect decisions. So you want to make sure that you are doing everything you can to be in the right mindset when it comes time to make decisions on the day of trading when you're trading. And a lot of these decisions are gonna be very fast. Now, this ties in with your physical and your mental well-being. Physically, just like an athlete has to warm up before they go out and play their sport, you have to warm up your mind, you have to warm up your body. If you're waking up in the morning and you're rolling out of bed, you're getting on your computer, you're half awake, do you think you're gonna be performing at the highest level you can mentally? No, okay? It's pretty straightforward. If you're not awake, just like going to school in the morning, if you have a test in the morning and you roll into your classroom half awake, do you think you're gonna do well in your test? No, okay? So we wanna make sure that you're doing everything you can to perform at your peak performance. Now, this is all stuff that I talk about with inside the masterclass, and so I'm not gonna go into too much detail, as that is something you will get access to upon joining. If you click the first link in the description, you can go ahead, check that out and see everything that is included. But we go over trading psychology, risk management, and then trading. One thing a lot of beginner traders do is they focus too much on their P&L. So your profit loss statements are going to change depending on what you're trading, how much size you're trading. You're gonna be making money, you're gonna be losing money. That is part of trading. It's gonna be this roller coaster of emotion. And your job is to not let your emotions ride this P&L roller coaster. So what I want you to do is turn off your P&L and just focus on the trading. All right, I know this sounds cliche, but don't focus on the money aspect. Focus on the actual trade itself, and the money will come. So again, we're shooting for that $100 daily goal, and without focusing on trading psychology on these things I have just briefly mentioned, you're not gonna get there. You might have a lucky day, and that's something I could go into more detail about, which is just beginner's luck. You could make a couple $100 your first day or your first couple days, but overall idea behind focusing on trading psychology, risk management, and then technical or fundamental analysis, the trading itself, is gonna be consistency. So we're gonna be working towards consistency, because without that consistency, it doesn't matter if you make $100 today, because you're gonna lose it tomorrow if you're not consistent. And now I know $100 in a day may not seem like a lot, but over a year, again, if you are consistent by just focusing on this small goal of making $100 per day consistently, you could potentially be making an extra $25,000 per year. That's a part-time job. All right, on to the second topic, which is going to be risk management. This is a rule of thumb when it comes to trading. As far as position sizing, you're gonna be looking to size 5% per position according to your account size. So say you're trading with a $100,000 account, you do not want to trade with any more than 5% per position size. So $1,000 in your account, you don't want to put any more than $50 on a position. Now there is a statistical probability that with a 5% position size, it's nearly impossible to blow up your account, okay? Because you're limiting your downside risk and your exposure to your entire portfolio. 5% is gonna be the standard position size and the position size that you want to stick to. What most people struggle with in trading is making a certain amount of money and then giving that money back to the market. With that in mind, you never want to let a small loss turn into a big loss. Sounds very straightforward, but letting what could have been a couple $1,000 loss turn into a $10,000 loss, $20,000 loss, I think you get the point. All right, that was just a brief explanation, a couple things you want to focus on when it comes to risk management. Next, we're gonna be talking about the trading itself. Now, when it comes to trading, you can either trade based off of technicals or fundamentals. Now, I trade technicals, which is gonna be the chart, the indicators, moving averages, looking at candlesticks, and some people trade based off of news articles, TV. It's important to understand that, you need to know what's going on in the overall market and in the world, because that could have an impact on your trading. But at the end of the day, the less information, the better. All right, you want to focus on one thing and not get distracted by all this outside noise, which could be news articles or websites. So if you're gonna choose to trade technicals, you need to solely or almost solely focus on the technicals themselves. Obviously, I could go into a whole lot more detail because this comes down to your trading strategy and how you're actually gonna trade. But again, this is one of the parts of the three that you need to understand in order to hit that $100 daily goal. You need a plan and a strategy, whether you're trading fundamentals or technicals, if you're gonna hit that goal. I'm gonna give you a brief overview of my trader profile, how much I trade with, and my setup strategies and exactly how I trade. My trading style is swing trading. About 95% of the time, I'm gonna be swinging positions from day to day. My account size is $200,000. So 200,000. And right now, what I'm doing as far as scaling my account is every 6 months, if I have a profitable 6 months, I am scaling my account up another $50,000. And I've been doing this, and so far, so good. Now, my approach is going to be patterns and setups. So what I'm doing is I am scanning through charts. I'm trying to identify certain patterns, and within those patterns, I am trading setups. The platform or brokerage account I trade on is TD Ameritrade's Think or Swim platform. I trade based on 3 different moving averages: the 180-day SMA, the 50-day SMA, and the 15-day EMA. And my time frame, these are all of my trades, my swing trades are gonna be done on the 4-hour time frame. So again, each candle is 4 hours. Okay, that is my trader profile. Now to tie everything together, everything we've talked about today, let's say you have an account size of $5,000. A realistic daily goal is gonna be shooting for 2% a day. The more percentage you're trying to make each day, the higher risk you're gonna have to be taking on per trade. Realistically, 2% a day is very achievable. So $100 a day, obviously 2% of $5,000 is $100. If you're trading with a, say, $1,000 account, 2% is only $20. So if you're shooting for that $100 daily goal with a $1,000 portfolio, you're gonna have to be shooting for a 10% goal per day, which is gonna be a lot more difficult. The more money you have in your account to trade with means the less risk you're gonna have to be taking on per position to hit that goal. All right, that is just something important to keep in mind. But at the end of the day, if you are taking these 3 categories we have just gone over and you are shooting for a realistic daily goal of between 3 and 5%, making that $100 per day or $26,000 per year is very, very possible and very achievable. With that said, that's gonna wrap up this little mini lesson, and we're gonna go ahead and get on with the rest of our day. Again, this is gonna be a day in the life series where I'm also trying to mix in some education. It's not just gonna be me sitting down at a computer talking for 20 minutes. We're gonna be going out and recording whatever I'm doing on the day. So whatever we're doing next, let's cut to that. All right, that is gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys did end up learning something, and I hope I earned your smashing the like button below and subscribing. Again, we're doing this series every week, 1 episode a week. If it starts doing better, maybe 2 episodes a week, but every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So with that said, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all in next week's episode. Later. Alright, that is going to conclude today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Bros!
I'm sorry.
Stop!
That is so funny because you got serious and then you turned on the Monopoly thing and all the seriousness just left. You were just like, alright, let's go. And then you turned them on. Okay, I'm ready now.